Yes, sir. See who I'm about to face. See who I'm going up against. He about to run the ball.
No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Oh, no.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield.
Oh, what the freak?
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that
Man.
a golden opportunity to go out and find. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Golly, Mr. Rich, why you doing me like that already, bro? Golly. I ain't just started, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. It's complete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me. I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. A dump off to Elliott.
Come on, man.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Let's go.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4.
Fucking go.
Elliott unable to punch it in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he gets this up just shy of the 15.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Steps away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
10. And he takes it
Let's
down
go.
deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap. Defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Come on, get him, bro. Why is y'all not diving?
Shy of the 40. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, boy.
Cooper, his first catch.
That should have been an interception. Should have been in, though.
25-yard line. After 1-7-0.
You're going to give me one.
Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. On play action, Prescott.
Let's go.
He is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go. I told you you're going to give me one.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
I told you you were going to give me one.
Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Let's go, man.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Dillon.
I ain't get it.
That mark looks a little short.
Ah.
Didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Prescott now.
Damn, I saw that.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So the ball down to the 16 here.
Gonna give me another one.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
9 yards.
Come on, man.
Not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Running with Elliott. Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers.
Ah.
In the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
Ah.
Potential turning point as they'll get the football in
That
very
boy was
good
gone.
position late in this first half. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Zuerlein.
And he got that motherfucker.
And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They give to Dillon out of the gun. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Dillon. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers going to throw deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Dillon. And he's going to take it in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Packers.
What up, viewers? What's good?
A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if
What's good, view?
6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 24, Prescott. He rifles.
Let's go. Get up.
Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right
Let's
there,
go.
partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, Dillon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking
What up? What up?
and making it work.
What's going on?
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. On the ground with a tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6.
Let's go, baby.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Ah, boy, you should have been tackled in that backfield.
Before they're able to knock him down. First down, and it's Pollard again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott off play action. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now from the 50. Left side to Lamb.
Let's go, man.
At the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And again, it's Prescott. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground.
What's good, views?
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball.
Man, I'll play anybody, bro.
Keep you away from a lot of needless penalties.
I play anybody.
That one away.
No matter who it is.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Come on.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Prescott from the gun.
Oh.
Caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You were throwing to him.
The connection to C.D. Lamb. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be.
Appreciate the views, man. How y'all doing tonight?
With them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh no.
Score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I see y'all right. I'm just waiting for it to pop up so I can read it. What's good, Wolf?
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Adams was wide open.
Turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Dak. This to Jarwin. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Here's Dak. Open man.
Come on, we was there.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st.
Ah.
And he will take it in for a Cowboys
Good
score.
game.
Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
I made something happen.
Touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So
what the? I get.
What a huge play at this point.
That is crazy.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Second and 15. Rodgers to throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. Yeah. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I just think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Man, I appreciate the views tonight, man.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
Come on.
Taking care of the football.
Good game, bro.
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that.
What up, what up?
Ball,
appreciate the views, man.
A great come from behind victory in this
First game of the night, so, you know, y'all know how I do. I'm on a 2-game losing streak, though. I'm turning it around.
Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
Come on, man. Get me to the screen so I can get another game in. Don't be taking too long. We want to see no highlights. No highlights.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
He was running that ball, man.
Good night, everybody.
Be hard. Packers defense ain't that strong, especially in the run game. We try to make something happen. Come on, man. Get me out of this. Show y'all my record real quick. Y'all know I be grinding. 140 and 91. Trying to get known on this thing. Defense 86. That's why. Let's see who I'm playing right now. I appreciate it, Garcia. Appreciate the love. I'm good. Just trying to get some good games in tonight.
We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football.
Trying to get some real good games in. Whether I win or lose, it's a game. So
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and
here to give y'all some good games like it's been this week. Who y'all going for the Super Bowl?
And this will go as a touchback.
I hope I win too.
At the 25.
Who everybody going for the Super Bowl? My team out, Green Bay. Our defense killed us, man. Special teams. That hurt us badly. Oh, he about to run this joint. I'm playing, well, yeah, I can get over. I think I beat somebody like 97 on here. It's on one of my videos. I forgot which one it was, but I beat somebody like 97-0, I believe. Oh, snap.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
That boy is quick. Once he break, it's hard to catch him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. What up, CJ? It's good. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Madden videos. And when my partners get on later, supposed to be playing Call of Duty, so give y'all a show on that if y'all still on here. My run defense sucks. Oh yeah. Your dad got a good offense.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive line?
Come on, man, I'm right there.
They have to feel great about themselves.
That should have been an interception.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm probably about to get beat.
Here's Lewis.
Run him over.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
He kicking it to him. I'm definitely about to get beat. Come on, man. Pick it.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake. Rodgers.
Got him.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. The 20.
No, dog.
And they're going to down deep
You ain't playing no rookie.
territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams.
You ain't playing no rookie.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal.
I'm Green Bay.
situation. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
Yeah, bro. Rick, yeah, you did the thing, bro. You came back on me, bro. I'm starting to think you were watching my live stream. That was a good game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play that time for the Titans.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
I got your Rit sub up, my boy.
As a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A toss left, Henry.
No, boy. I'm finna shut all that down, bro.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice
Oh, yeah, we
job
can play
this
again,
time.
bro. I don't mind playing you, Rich. Hey, just add me.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right.
Come on, where the interceptions at?
Gonna wind up incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first
Appreciate the subs, everybody.
gravitated down.
Trust me, I'm on every night live streaming.
When they do that, they
Every
will
night.
play down.
Appreciate y'all here, man.
Throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Come on, bro. I'm right there. That should have been an interception.
Spot Julio Jones for the touchdown there. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Yeah, man. I'm always on this thing.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone.
Man, these fools running right into each other, bro.
Moves to 9.
That's the 2nd time, bro. That's crazy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
I ain't muffing nothing. What is he talking about? I'm gonna go get a ring light too so I can have it bright in here. Well, it's a little dark, but
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And he slips up past
big
the
boy.
45 before being tackled. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Man, he let that little weak hit.
Forward only for a couple here, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. On first down, Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what?
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
Knew you were about to do that. Give me my ball back.
A Packer touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Crosby.
Gotta play smart against you.
And the lead is down to 2. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second down at 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Better play smart, boy. I'm down at the 34. If I stop your ass.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
It's weird because D2 starts the competition first, which is unusual. They've been doing it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Second and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that went a little too high.
Intercept the ball.
Incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Man open, here is Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Both sides
And they ain't gonna control a cutoff.
that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Derrick Henry. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Come on, man.
Him down at the 18-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Again to Henry. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Tannehill.
Let's go, baby.
And it's intercepted. Picked Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Appreciate it, Holmes. Appreciate the sub, bro. Appreciate it.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And here's Lewis. And his guys will get it at the 20-yard line.
Somebody a little angry. That was I knew that was gonna make you get on the mic. Oh yeah, beautiful game. I'm live streaming too, bro. Oh, YouTube.
They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
Beautiful game.
And I will guarantee you that those guys will
like you make
in the locker room at halftime.
Hey, you making me work.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Rodgers gonna throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Let's go, baby. I knew you were gonna kill me with Henry. I was like, oh my God, he finna run this thing down my throat, boy.
You gotta find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Woo!
He's got some space now. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Aaron Jones, 52
That juke was deadly.
the Packers are able to stretch
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
I said, I got to play smart against you. You take 2 pointers.
A couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the
I just got to stop this run, bro. That's it's deadly.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Come on.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee.
Ah, damn, boy, you making me work.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Rolling to his right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as the
Come on.
about the 43-yard line. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
They'll run with Henry. First down and much more for Henry.
Yeah, this defense. My defense, man. We can't stop the run.
3 yards. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2.
Bro, if they run into each other again, bro, I know you about to do the same play.
And that's caught at the 2. And they are
Come on, bro. The same.
Conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
I just called this man play. I ain't even have time to set up. Back, fourth and 4.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kicks away.
Come on, man. You keep kicking it to his big slow ass.
And here's Lewis. And a good return as he'll be
User truck.
of the 30-yard line.
I know you saw that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That ain't me. I ain't got the Titans.
Evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
Ooh, that lay wide open out. That thing open, boy.
Run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
He was just riding on my back, bro. What's wrong with big boy?
Watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Boy, that boy went flying like Superman, didn't he?
It's 2nd down.
54?
Bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb.
Knew you were gonna give me something. You gonna give me something.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Jones. This will be
Why he holding on to me like that? He ain't got no snacks.
2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Ooh!
There, maybe a couple as he's
I should have cut it back though. I was
on first down, followed up by a not so
being a little hesitant.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he is going to have a Packers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. They'll continue with just 4. Second down.
Are you okay over there?
Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, it's Jones. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards.
I tried to get your ass offside.
And he's able to
Oh, I tried to get you offside.
goes down at the 26.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Dillon now on 1st and 10.
Oh, that boy is a monster.
Pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nah, don't start messing up the network now.
2 minutes to go.
Nah. Yeah, that's why I got so many losses, bro.
Ball here as we welcome
Connection errors for no reason.
2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should
You'll be in no hurry.
to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, Dillon.
He might be tired of running on you.
To the 13-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw, Rodgers.
Look at this shit. Why they ain't even let me bro? Come on. You seen that, bro? They ain't even let me bootleg, bro.
Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Rodgers
They ain't even let me bootleg, bro. That shit was wide open.
on 3rd and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they and talk over what to do next.
I'm gonna play smart against you.
So a big spot now for Crosby, but he's been here before. The kick by Crosby is good.
I just gotta stop this fucking run.
They have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this
I ain't had no choice but to score, fool.
If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they
Damn, you ain't got no time out.
exactly.
Whoa. Go ahead and throw me an interception, bro.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing. Rodgers looking to throw. And it's complete to Adams.
Yes, sir.
20, 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Good game, though.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah, I blew that shit. I could have just ran it one more time, kicked the field goal.
Come on, bro. They just jipped me on the field goal.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Mr. Bobby, nope, no mercy. None. I'll be getting my behind kicked on this game, too. I got beat like 45-7 last night, but that just made me get off the game. Like, dang. Yeah, I wasn't going to run that clock out, though. I had to get my favorite play out.
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them.
But I knew he was going to throw that interception, though. I told him, might as well go ahead and throw it to me.
Even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Appreciate the views, though. Appreciate y'all watching. Try to give y'all some good games.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Let's go, Rodgers. Let's get another dub. I'm probably get off and get something to eat because I got to eat. Hungry. But I'll be back. I might be on Call of Duty. If not, you know, I'm going to be on Madden. I do need to go get some kills, though. Get that rank up. Get that rank up. Get that rank up. Get the rank up. I'm about to show y'all I got beat last night. Just so y'all know I do be losing. I lost. 35-14. But other than that, y'all see them wins. So yeah, I'll be putting in work. Down to play anybody too. Don't matter. Good games always come around. Hopefully this will be another good game right here. I just hope they ain't playing with no Derrick Henry. Pretty sure it's a running team.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium.
Playing the Bills. Let's go.
A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway in Buffalo.
That shit just scared the hell out of me. Little dust.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much.
Boy got slapped though.
Officially at the 21. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Nah, man, you gotta finish that, bro. It's gonna pay off, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the
Man, you can't even get to the 25, bro. You might as well start waving for the ball. Cakewalk. Come on, man.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
But it's still gonna be a cakewalk. That was a nice play. You tricked me.
Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I got you.
Back there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
Come on, man. What's taking you so long to kick the ball, bro? Yeah, you gotta let your mind rest, bro. Take a little break every now and then. Go fish you a drink.
That's going to send him back 5 yards. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Wow. Come on, man. Don't take that long to just press kick, bro.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Think you think I'm about to run that back, boy? I ain't stupid.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
Yeah.
Pressure is always the first way to go.
I knew you were going to get on the mic sooner or later.
See if they dial it up this drive. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Adams.
Wide open.
Like he got the feet down, did he?
Wide open.
It's a catch. And all the way down to the
I ain't gonna play with you, young man.
A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 48 yards. They'll run on first down. Jones. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from
What the heck is that, boy?
yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz.
Your dog sound like that?
Blocking it and turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you
Boy, you might need to thought that was a little rat.
a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Cakewalk.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Nah, that's you doing that.
Dillon with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the
I'm starting to think that's you.
Packers into their lead. They'll try now for Crosby.
What's wrong with your dog, bruh?
And it's up. It's good. Our score.
That ain't no barking, man. That ain't no bark, big dog. I'm trying to tell you.
Touchdown. Here's Crosby to give it away.
Oh, I don't know him, Trodes. But that's his dog. He say keep whining like that. Sound like he got a pet rat.
Down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I don't think he gonna do that same play on me, bro. Just letting you know that.
Start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. We'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
I'm
Thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work
Ain't no
on.
dot.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
Hmm.
Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's probably as simple of a throw as
Bro, you all right?
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver.
You gotta make something happen.
He wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This kid is creepy.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen dancing to his left. And he's left with
No, he wasn't.
here, but he'll throw it away.
He wasn't wide open, bro. He was. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you he.
Now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flush to his right. Into a double team and
You gon' give me something.
linebacker picks it. And the Packers
Come on, man.
get the football
You think you
here
playing a
at
rookie?
23. And not the first quarter that
You ain't playing no rookie, bro.
interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them. Have
And look, Diggs wasn't open for you, so you thought you were gonna.
They go on and usually play a pretty
Nah.
decent game. Other quarterbacks,
You done picking your.
getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
I mean, you moving the ball, but then you start stalling.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And
You can't stall out, man. You gotta
yard up to the
you gotta
24.
keep going. I'll be stalling out sometimes too. I'll be like, dang, bro, I can't figure out what play to pick.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
So it be like that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers.
Oh, see?
Fires one that's intercepted.
And I didn't even see that man over there.
With a pick. And he
Ah.
will score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
See how the game can change, but that ain't happening no more.
Defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything.
You can't make field goals.
See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it's
Man, you gotta get all your points, bruh.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Now, hey, I'm gonna make sure. Hey, listen, I'm gonna make sure I get my points.
Field position up
I
past
don't know what you got going on.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The give is to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Man, come on.
For a lot of guys playing this game,
Boy, running people over, that's what he doing.
tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This is Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards.
Come on, big boy, get off me, dog.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. From the 27, Rodgers.
Oh my goodness. How the freak.
Picked off at the 18. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown.
I'm playing stupid.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You're going to get sacked anyway.
Time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50%.
You don't know why I'm...
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Allen going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Go ahead and punt me the ball.
So far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Trying to get in the end zone.
A give to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Trying to get in the end zone.
Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Oh, you don't need... You ain't got to hear him, bro. I can still see what you writing, Troach. El Boog, I got you. I got you, bro. I'm going to add you.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes this a 9-point game.
He going to throw me another interception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
He going to throw me another interception.
Return this and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A 1st and 10 here, and if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Chris Barnes.
I told you you were going to give it to me.
Get it back to the 33-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch.
Calm down, bro. It's all good.
Right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him.
Yep, running it right up the middle, and you can't stop it.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Jones running left.
Ah, he stopped that though.
Backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half.
Play smart against you.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Man, I'm ready to live stream some of my season, my franchise. We got a franchise, man. I wish everybody was getting on like they were supposed to. Supposed to be balling. Me and Troll's balling. Playoffs, he number one in the NFC. AFC, I'm number one with the Jags. I'm 11-2.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the
Man, I think Buddy done went somewhere, man.
to start this drive.
Come on, man. You should have just conceded. Because you're not winning, dog.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete.
I'm just really trying to run this clock out at this point.
But not to be.
They're going to kick him soon. Man, it feels so late.
Complete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He hits Adams complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
On 1st down, it's Jones, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Just trying to keep the game going. He ain't even here.
Good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's the big man Dillon with it. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Definitely keep running him over.
They'll run here with Dillon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Excuse me.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter.
I know you back. I scored too. Yeah, I was trying to wait on you, but can't wait. You should have just left the game. 'Cause I can't wait.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long...
You about to throw an interception, bro.
Put points on the board.
Singletary to get the drive started.
Whatever you do, don't throw no ball.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You're going to be hard-headed and do it anyway.
If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of
I got to intercept it.
run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way.
He ain't going to do it right. He covered.
Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears
Whoever.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
It's practice at this point for me.
Don't take it away.
Now Allen going to back away and call a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen, rolling to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big gain there for the Bills. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Moss. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
About to throw an interception.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's expected.
Josh Allen, a 4-yard touchdown scam.
Man, why you doing the McGregor walk? You ain't winning.
2-score game here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion?
I could have got the ball back regular.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage.
Don't bother me. I could have got it either way.
And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let them catch one in front of you.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Come on, bro. Why they can't never let me? Nah.
That's the first time that they've looked his way.
Nah. Ain't no way.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all.
That ain't working.
And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. Rodgers on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams.
You be seeing it, but you ain't doing nothing about it.
Packers have pretty well put it away.
He was wide open. I knew that play was going to work. You thought I was running, didn't you?
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't
Come on, bro. You ain't even let the man run his route, ref.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
By the time you get to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
boy,
why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Say, Mom, let me finish getting my ass kicked.
And that was amazing because that drive went and no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen rolling to his right. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4, my boy.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the
You did all that to go backwards? You might as well punt me the ball so I can show you how to score. You about to go for it. Come on, man. Set the tone, D.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he finds Beasley complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Knew he was going to throw that.
From From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Chose, if you on here, bro, I'm going to be back after this.
It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Hello, hello. Trying to get it. I got to go eat after this. Then I'm getting on the duty.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
them back at the 4. Here's 2nd and goal. On the handoff, Dillon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You back, bro? Guess not. Guess not. I guess not.
Coming here, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
I'm about to do an onside kick. I'm going to hit him with an onside kick.
And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now Crosby for the point after.
That's all good. Every time you come back, I score.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep.
Let's go.
Well, there you go.
I just said I'm about to do an onside kick and it worked.
Kick it with a lead. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Let's run it up. Appreciate all the views. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the subs, man. I'll be back on. Next game I'm playing Call of Duty. You know I'm going ham.